Hi, everybody. I didn't schedule and I don't know what I announced, but I'm here and I'm reaching out to everybody because I've been away for a few days, not for the same reason Katie was away for a few days, but I wasn't feeling my best. And so I've had a nice little rest and I'm feeling better. So, and it wasn't um, the COVID thing. So we don't have to worry about that either. Anyway, I'm here and I wanted to talk to you about Katie has made a couple videos since she came back, and she is the same old Katie, the same old line of crap. Nothing is changed at all. The newest one, well, the last couple are already removed. Surprise, surprise, right? But what's when she came back, she thinks if she can come back and bring a little bit different demeanor, then she can. It's going to be, same words done differently, said just a little nicer, is going to be different. But the thing is it's the exact same message, just wrapped up a little bit nicer. So we saw the video that she came out a couple nights ago, and what a load of crap from beginning to end. It's down now. I had copied down some timestamps, but it doesn't matter if you can't watch it. I have it screen recorded, and I'm probably going to make a video on it and be able to use those timestamps, but of course it's gone already. But she says she has no hate in her heart and no defaming on her mind or anything, but she won't quit doing both. She likes to think that this is all because of the lawsuit. I was on here before the lawsuit, and I came on here because every video I watched, she lied. Every video. What? Not even a little. I mean, okay, yes, sometimes it might have been a little lie, but she would lie big as well. So it's not just because of the lawsuit. And I don't know about you guys, but a lot of you that have followed her, a lot of you ex-subs, I had never subbed to her. I don't say that like, pat on my back. I did watch her. I still watch some of her content, but it's for a different reason now. But some of you that are ex-subs, you know what I'm talking about, and you know that the mean, nasty woman is not a nice person behind the scenes. That doesn't exist. She's vindictive, she's mean-spirited, she's hateful, and for her to come out and pretend I'm just a nice person and nobody believes me. There's a reason, Katie, we don't believe you. It's the little boy that called wolf. You have let us know for as long as you've been on YouTube that you lie. You lie everywhere. So I swear, if you told me grass was green, I'd go out and look. I wouldn't believe you. I don't know how you think this is the lawsuit. And for the attorneys representing Tati, disclaimer, I only know who Tati is because I asked my daughter. I didn't know. I know she's a big shot, and that I know, and she's a pretty lady, but I don't know much about her. So it's not like I'm coming from that framework, but it's not because of Tati's lawsuit. At least it's not all because of Tati's lawsuit. There are many of us that could speak to her, Tati's attorney, that this woman is mean, vindictive, scorch the earth, take everybody down. Look what she did to Unirock. Now, I know a lot of you tell me about Unirock. He's new to me as of a month, 6 weeks ago. So I don't have the history, but think about they're friends, right? We're backstabbing friends. He did what he thought was best. I don't believe a word she said, that he did this, he made it up, it's all his doing. One of the timestamps, as a matter of fact, I had on there, you could watch her. You could actually watch the gears turn as she's making up her lie. Just like, then this part, and then this part. And you could watch her master playwright that it's all their fault and some big scheme. I don't believe it for a minute. I want to share that with you. I don't. I'm going to do a little shout out here. Radiant Brit did a couple videos on her take on the makeup. And you can watch, especially the one about Jill Rodriguez. She is so mean. I don't care for Jill Rodriguez, but that's not the point. She's so mean. That girl right there, that is who she is. That is who she is. Or how about I mentioned this one of my last lives, the one where she went after Lesley Bass last year. Watch how she talks. That's who she is. She's mean, hateful, going after you. Just always. Something I noticed she keeps saying, and it would be funny if it wasn't so tragic. She keeps saying that nobody asks me for my side. Nobody ever asks her for her side. Well, as a person that used to watch her, I did put in comments, and I wasn't mean. I was trying to help her. And the message would be gone. It was deleted. So I don't have screenshots, but please trust me, I really used to try. And so nobody asked her side, but when you try to help her on her side or ask her questions about her side, delete, you're gone. But as she's asking that now, then she immediately goes, I can't talk about anything. Not me. I can't talk about anything. But why don't you ask me? For crying out loud, we all know. Well, just before I came on, she had tweeted, the bombs are about to drop soon. So I guess we're going to get the answers to this lawsuit. She's really banking on, she says it's going to change everything. It's going to change it all. Well, it's not going to change me because I've been watching you since the beginning of 2020, and you've been just a dumpster fire the whole year. This didn't just start for me lawsuit, which is the main point of why I'm trying to come on here. But ask me. I can't tell you anything. Ask me. I can't tell you anything. Seriously. So after this lawsuit drops her side, let's all ask her everything. I mean, let her see. She wants to be able to spin. And Katie is a master, you guys, at what I call doublespeak. She will say it so that if she gets called on it, she'll be able to, oh no, I meant it this way. But she really didn't, and we all know she didn't put in context. She meant it this way, but she has a scapegoat. She's going to be able to, so, oh no, I didn't mean that. And I've watched her do it over and over and over again. It's, as I said, it would be comical if it wasn't tragic. So she came out on this video, and all of you that had watched all of her earlier before her break, remember when she thought Keemstar had jumped into her stream, how excited she was? I mean, I have a screenshot at least of her face as she did this. She doesn't care what Keemstar thinks. She doesn't care. She doesn't care so much that she was willing to take her life over what he had to say. Katie, seriously, we see through this. I mean, time and time again, it's dramatic, it's lies. You don't care what Keemstar has to say, but oh, he's in there. Oh my God, Keemstar's talking to me. Oh, so many times. It's just too much. So I felt bad for Keemstar. He came out, he did the right thing. None of us want her to hurt herself or anything. But again, the little boy that called wolf, does she do it again? Do we get scared? Do we worry? Seriously, Katie, if you ever do, don't you understand, for all the lies, nobody's going to believe you. Nobody. Maybe your hubby. Maybe. I don't know. I guess he likes you a lot. That's good. That'd be a good thing. I also wanted to mention that in the video, last couple videos, she's telling us to use our heads. Come on, you guys, use your heads. What's the matter with you? You can't see it from my point of view. Use your heads. We can see, we all, how many of us, there's so many on Twitter and YouTube that see through her. And it's nice to know that there are people that do use their heads, Katie. Also, when she's talking about Emily Baker, threatening cease and desist, threatening lawsuits, gonna take her. I loved Emily's response. Everybody should watch that. Emily can take care of herself. But that she gets, you can see the anger, you can see the vindictiveness. Emily's crossed her, and by golly, you're not going to get away with that. Well, she does get away with it because she's telling the truth. And when you listen to her side, we all knew it before we listened to her side. I'm not saying we needed that, but when you listen to it, it makes so much sense. Isn't that a wonderful thing to have the right there? She laid it out for all of us. I loved it. I loved it. There might be a few more things I still want to talk about. Oh, I know one thing, the clicks and views. She said that Unirock is only doing all of these videos about her for clicks and views. Unirock's Periscope last night said something I thought was really important for all of us to pay attention to. If he would have used a different barometer to make the videos he did make a couple weeks ago about the criticisms of Katie Joy, he would have lowered the barometer and added more things. He said he would have been able to make a 2-hour video easily. And do we not all think that if Unirock wanted to make a 2-hour video about Katie Joy, that we wouldn't all watch? Oh yeah, we'd all watch. We'd want to see the tea. So Katie, you really are barking up the wrong tree. He could and might, and I don't know, but I don't think I'd be pushing for that. So one more thing, and then I'm going to go to the chat. The other thing that I've noticed she's doing, and she's doing it a lot, is what I call, well, what anybody would call semantics. Let's use Sophie's case. She says, I didn't say she wasn't a victim. I did say she was a victim. But a victim of what, Katie? Not SA, because that's what you debunked or tried to debunk. But she leaves it at that, and then she argues with the people, and she keeps repeating this over and over like it's a truth. It's not the truth, and it isn't just the one video, and yeah. So watch for semantics. Watch her insert a word so that she might be saying, that might be true, that she didn't say she wasn't a victim, but what her narrative changed to is she's a victim of manipulation from her father. So I can still say she's a victim, so none of you get mad at me. Watch for that, because she's doing it a lot. So I'm hoping to make, while I was not here, I did a lot of research I was able to watch a lot of videos, and I think I've shared with you, everybody, before. I'm a note taker, old fashioned on paper. So I was writing out notes and taking timestamps. So I hope to have some new videos soon about some of this stuff and some other stuff too. So please keep watching. And I'm going to go check chat now. So let me see if I can, so far, pretty much mistakeless, right? Okay, I'm going to scroll back. Let's see what we got here. Hi, everybody. By the way, thank you for joining tonight. Hi, everybody. Hi. Thank you for thinking of me. That's so nice. I see Charlotte's here. Hi, Charlotte. Again, thank you, hon. Boy, you've been awfully supportive of me and my channel. Hi. I see some names I haven't seen before. That's nice. Oh, yeah, I'm back. Yep. Okay. Oh, thank you. Just... I'm not exactly sure who LB is, but it's pretty funny. If you didn't see it, she asked or said that about the Duggars Thanksgiving meal didn't wear mask. And then she said, I asked if she wore a mask while getting lip fillers. That's pretty funny. Deceitful. Yes, she is. Oh, yes. Heidi. If I touch this, right, it's going to go on the front. I'm going to try. Yeah. Heidi. I said she was the boy who called Wolf about the suicide post she put on Instagram Wednesday night. Manipulation is her game. Boy, Heidi, isn't this the truth? Isn't this the truth? And it's the sad fact. She's lied so much all this time that we can't believe a word. And then if she would have went to her parents, her husband, she's feeling low and suicidal or whatever, that'd been one thing. But to bring it on here, to me, proved it was, or on Instagram, I'm sorry, proved it's just a manipulation. Yeah, Heidi again. Okay, put that one up. Heidi, you're hitting the nails on the head here. I think he is really sorry he trusted her. He's actually come out and said that. And I had reached out, by the way, I'll just share it with everybody. We were originally going to talk a couple, 3 weeks ago, and some things played out on both sides, and it didn't happen. And then I reached out the other day, right after the video came out, and she was blaming it all on Unirock. I reached out in case he'd like to talk now. I didn't get anything back yet, but his Periscope last night, he said, I do not want to continue making this content. I have a life. I have a family. I like to play video games. I have content to make. And I'm going to respond if there's lies and shit said about me, but otherwise, I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm guessing, unless him and I have something else to talk about, this may not be, where we thought this was going. So I do believe he's regretful that he trusted her. And I think he's seen her now for what she is. Meanwhile, okay, I don't know if Shell Belly, here we go. Meanwhile, she has her own platform to present her side. Exactly. And she can't share it. She just needed to wait. If it's going to drop this week, Emily D. Baker is going to go through, I'm sure, her part, don't you? I expect that she will. The way she slammed Emily, oh my gosh. Boy, talk about kick yourself in your own hind end. That's what she's doing. The problem is her side is all shit because her behavior is shit. Yes, Shell Belly. Yes, I agree 100%. Don't trust her at all. Oh, yeah, there you go. Jill says Emily told her as soon as paperwork is in. Well, guess what, Heidi? You're coming back. Those that Radiant Brit made were very telling about who KJ really is. The same way she talked to Creepshow on Uni's server. Yes, very, oh my gosh, that's exactly right. She came on and she was loud and indignant. Everything I've seen, you guys, behind the scenes, old stuff, she is nasty. She is mean. That's just her. I mean, we would not, any of us, want her to be our friend in real life. You wouldn't pick a friend that's so hateful and vindictive. You just wouldn't. So for her to pretend that she's not, I'm nice in real life, I don't believe it. I just don't. Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. She was in Emily's room this morning. She filed saying she's clear. Wait, she's saying she's clear. Saying she's clear of the wrongdoing in the lawsuit. I'm guessing that's what you mean. Yes. Well, let's see. I see pretty damning evidence. I'm no attorney. Not at all. But let's see. We're going to see soon enough. So blah, blah, blah. Yep. Hi. Thanks for making it, Dixie Doo. Yes. Yes. How about she spoke to Lesley Bass? That upset me so much. And Lesley had to take it. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I should maybe DM Lesley how much that hurt her, but it had to be horrific. I was upset, and well, I didn't take it well that she did that to any other person. The way she could talk, it's low life. It's terrible. It's just terrible. She's going to wait for Emily. Good job. I agree with that. Delusional. Yes, I agree. Harvard Chickie. Hi, I saw you earlier today or last night. Thank you for reaching out. And you had nice things to say. I appreciate that. What you've missed is basically, I don't really have any strong tea, just my reaction to the last couple of videos that got taken down like that. Boom, gone. Yes, me too, Shelley Belly. Dying to see Emily's breakdown. Yes, yes. Yes. Dixie Doo. There we go. KJ has always been a mean girl from the beginning of her YouTube channel. And anything I've seen, she is mean. She wants to tell you it's snark. It's snark. No, no, it goes way deeper. And when she decides she hates you, whoa. And that's what happened to Tati. I mean, you know all the people she's been mean to. It's been terrible. Manipulative, yep. She's suing Emily. Yeah, that's one of them. Isn't that one down? I believe that one's down. Yeah, go for it, idiot. How much money does she have, by the way? Let's see. Creepshow. Oh, big point. Big point. In case you missed it, it probably didn't. She said Unirock brought the paperwork forward and said that they think it's a apology tour. It's really an expose the trolls tour. Think about that. All those people she exposed. Remember I mentioned the doublespeak? She's apologizing, exposing all the trolls. And you remember how that all went? It didn't land well at all. Heidi says she thinks she's a master. I agree. Oh, Joe Mama. That's a good one. Begging Keemstar to go live with her. Oh, yeah. Wouldn't we all? How many subscribers does he have? 5-6 million people? A crazy amount, I think. Yeah, Katie. Boy, in her dreams. We're the idiots, yeah. Yeah, he did go easy. That's very true. Whoops, they moved on me. Just a second. See, oh boy, I really went through quite a few. Hi, everybody. Wow, so many nice people here. Yes, I'm doing much better, everybody. Thank you. Okay, good, good. I'm doing good. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Let's see what this is. I'm going to click on it. Maybe I should read them before I put them up, but let's see. Alexandra A. That deeply upset me. I've been in that place before, and the last thing I would do is post on social media. Like what? Also, she's totally hijacked Uni's stream for his subs, passing. Oh, that's right. He was on a suicide. He was doing a like a suicide prevention for a friend that he had lost, and she did hijack that. It was terrible, terrible. High five, high five. Um, so Dixie Doo, I was done with KJ over what she did to, I'm assuming, Lesley Bass. Boy, if I wasn't here then, but that would have done it for me as well. That was horrendous. Thank you. We agree, Meredith Mayhew. She said she's a lowlife. Great way to put it. Well, she definitely behaves as what I would consider. I don't like to be around that. Yeah, the vindictiveness. Let's see this one. She honestly believes that people will think she's innocent if she wins lawsuit, as if her behavior will be forgiven. Yeah, okay, that's very good, because I don't know. Around where I live, lawsuits are being backlogged because of what's going on and all the shutdown. So who knows how long till this would really come to trial, if it gets that far. I would guess at least a year. So a year of her waiting to get vindicated, because if she wins, I don't see how she can ever get past all the things she's done just this month. And as I started this with, I was here, and most of you were too, before this, for her nasty behavior on her channel. She keeps saying things like, can't wait to go back to regular content. Well, I can wait. You were disgusting there as well. So I'm not seeing that as a upshot at all. Oh, I have to put this one because this is exactly how I feel. I don't agree with everything the Duggars do. They don't deserve the bullying from KJ. Oh, high five through the camera. Exactly. I don't agree either. But she is ruthless on those people, and they don't deserve what she's saying. She lies. She twists the narrative. She'll make it up if she has to. Yes. Angel Grace Barnett. Thank you, Angel. It was perfect. How about this one? KJ is only KJ's friend, no one else's. I saw somebody say, She tweeted, yeah, it was a tweet. She tweeted that her friends, big creators, thank you for supporting me. And literally it's lined with the undertweets saying, my child has to make imaginary friends too. Don't you think? Oh, how about this? I'm sorry, but this tickles me. She came out and she's trying to rationalize that the reason the big creators that support her won't come forward and support her because they're scared of the little creators that could blackmail them for their belief system or something. Yeah, what do I have? 1,050 something, real close subs. Yeah, Keemstar's really afraid of what I might say. But she said it literally. That was one of my timestamps that we don't get to see anymore. Her imaginary friends are supporting her. But wouldn't you think if there really were big, or even any size, where is the support? She says it's because it's not profitable, but man, if I had a friend out there getting a beating and I really believed in them, I'd come forward regardless of, I know it's about money, but regardless of the money, I'd support my friend. She literally has no one else. And the one friend she had, we know what she did with him. Okay. Thank you, Pamela Martindale. That was perfect. Hi, Crystal. Hey, how are you? I know I've not heard, and I hope you're doing great. I hope everything went well. DM me, let me know. I'm just curious. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Shell Belly says, no big creators are supporting her. She just wants people to think that she's being blasted. She'd be blasting it all over the place if it were true. Yes, that's right. She would be, and people would be using it, that she had any kind of support. It's telling, I know I'm not on here because of a lawsuit. I'm on here because I'm sick of it. Oh, thanks, Crystal. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so I think let's see. I don't want to, let's see I'm going to hit this one. 2 days ago, she said she wouldn't talk about kids on her channel anymore. Okay, I've heard that one before. Today, a video about the youngest Duggar. Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. She did a video saying we shouldn't speculate if women are pregnant. What? She did a video saying we shouldn't speculate if women are pregnant. How many? Wait, I've literally seen her do that 100 times. She does it all the time. Good grief. Oh, I think the big creators are BFFs, Lindsay and Amy. Yeah, Lindsay is Chrisley, right? And of course, Amy is Amy Duggar. And yeah, that's wow, match made there. But in a way, I'm upset with Amy. I'm more upset with Amy's mother. They say they watch the content of Crystal Ball, but there's no way a sister or a niece could listen to what she says about Jim Bob and or other family members also, and be able to say, that's a great way to put it, or that's my belief system too. And if it is, I think Deanna needs to talk to her brother needs to talk to her, because I wouldn't want my brother I have two brothers, either one of them treating me, me treating them badly. So I'm not having that. Okay, let's see. Stormy G, I love it. She can't keep the names of her sources secret. If she had friends, she'd be naming them all the time. Isn't that the truth? Yeah, there's no friends there. Should be constant. Oh, my word. Okay, I'll help you, Heidi. I want to hear what you were saying. She said to Lesley Bass. Let me think. Not last week. It'd be the week before. Lesley put a video up. It's longer. I think maybe at least an hour and a half-ish. I don't know what it's titled, but she replays. It's partway through the video, and then she just shows us what she had in her inbox from Katie, and it's disgusting as all get out. So it's on Lesley's channel. Don't believe it's last week. I think it's the week before when I saw it. Let's see. Oh, I like this. I definitely agree with this. I don't believe it. I don't even think Lindsay is friends with her. I don't believe it at all. Of course not. She lies too much. I have proof that she never interviewed Derek Dillard. How many times have we heard she's interviewed Derek Dillard? If she's interviewed Derek Dillard, so have I, because all it was an email with some questions, and it took him over 2 months, according to her, according to Katie, to respond to her questions that she emailed him. I've emailed him questions too. So, let's play Katie. I guess I've interviewed Derek Dillard. I can't even say that with a straight face because I have not. But anyway, yes. So I don't believe it either. Shell Belly, not a bit. Ah, my goodness. Where'd Angel go? She was here a second ago. Come back. Amy needs to keep away from KJ. She will turn on Amy. Yes, she already is. Think about this. If Amy is under an NDA, and we all know that she is, Katie likes to say Jim Bob held her to one, but there's a very good chance it's TLC that asked for the NDAs. But regardless, if she signed it, and that's the way that would go. But think about this part. Katie's constantly saying about the Duggar content that a person close to the family, I've even seen her slip and say a family member. She could be truly throwing Amy completely under the bus, because if that information could be proven it's only coming from Amy, what kind of friend does that? And she pulled a video because Amy was going to be in trouble. So why keep throwing it out there? She doesn't have all these contacts. She's full of crap, just crap. Okay. I don't either. Sarah Rue, she doesn't get Amy King. Me either. Shell Belly's helping Heidi. Okay, good. If you want to see Leslie's, Shell Belly's got some help here. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, hon. I'm doing so much better. Thank you. Hi, Sandra. That's nice to see you. Hi, everybody. Wow. So many nice friends. Oh, okay. I'm going to put this up here. I didn't know this. Kiki says, please do research into Unirock. He helped Katie talk nasty against Lesley. Please watch the X mods of Unirock and you will get a true picture. I got a little bit of that just was I was sick, tried to come back, and I saw a little bit of a video, and then I was sick. I came back too soon. Something about this. So I'm going to go back and look at that. I'm going to put a question out here to the universe. Wasn't planning to do this, but I'm going to. There seems to be a big problem all going back to the non sequitur show. I know quite a bit, but what I don't know is Unirock and Steve were friends, but what made Unirock turn on Steve? Is it just that Katie told him to? Is it just that he believed what Katie spin and thought Steve was now wrong? Because it's been a year and Steve's trial proved out that Steve was telling the truth. So I'm not saying I don't know Steve. I've never talked to Steve. I've never seen his channel. I know who he is, and I know the story because of what I've done on research on Katie. But if any of you have anything that would help me with that, I'd appreciate it for understanding, and so that when I tell my stories, I'm not saying something wrong. I wanted to talk to Unirock about that. That doesn't look like it's going to happen because he was going to bring his side of the story. Then that night on Augie, you know the story, you know what happened. So anyway, he talked nasty against Lesley. Wow, thank you, Kiki. Did not know that. If KJ's interview there, then Elvis is really alive. It is that pathetic. It is laughable, except the dumpster fire. Holy cow. Whoops. I don't know what they move very, very quickly if you bump them the wrong way. Where the heck was I? Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, I do want to address this. It is very odd to see Christian bashing and boycotting, KJ wearing and being an affiliate for Amy's clothing named after a Bible verse, Proverbs 31:30. Yeah. When it first got known that she was going to be an affiliate, I went to 31:30 of Amy's online boutique, and there was literally crosses being sold, fish bracelets, Christian bracelets, and I'm like thinking, this doesn't match. It just doesn't. The last time I looked, which is a couple weeks now, it just appeared to be closed. The jewelry must have been sold out. I don't know, but yeah, isn't that something? And Katie, she doesn't even know what Proverbs 31:30 is. She wouldn't have a clue. Oh, I do. Angel Grace, you and I must be kindred spirits. How many times have I tapped you? This one here, I actually wanted to do a video on. She showed it originally during the Amy video. Well, I better read it first. Did you see where KJ was making fun of Michelle? Amy looked like she wanted to leave. Okay, so she did it during the live with Amy, obviously. She thinks she's so flippin' funny. Good grief. So Amy, I was embarrassed the first time. Amy is doing what any of us do when somebody's told a joke maybe you don't get, or maybe you don't think is funny, or you want to be cool like the cool kids. I don't know, but you hide your face and you put your hand in front, you bow down, you look away. She did everything, but she never laughed. She feigned laughing. I felt sorry for her the first time. Then what does KJ do? She brings it out as its own post, her own post. Thinks this is funny, and she's mentioned it and mentioned it and mentioned it. We know that KJ doesn't have self-awareness, but watch Amy. That is, oh my gosh. Thank you for that. That makes me giggle. Yes, and it's horrible. It's not funny in the slightest, just dumb and mean. Yes, she's always dumb and mean. Mean, mean, mean. That's what we're dealing with. That's why I'm here. I think that's why a lot of the other people, Charlotte, you and I should talk, because I may be misspeaking, but I believe she didn't like it either. And so she came on. Charlotte's, a few weeks, month ahead of me on this journey, but I believe that she's here too. So. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Veronica. Yes, I'm better. Okay, Dixie Doo wants to know where the Xmods. I think if you put in the search bar on YouTube, even if you just put in Unirock, I believe, scroll down, get past his picture and his tag, and you'll see Xmods. I think that's where it is. I've seen it myself. I just had only seen parts of it last week. So we need to do our homework. We're gonna watch that through and through. Okay, Donna Kirkendall says, Eunice Xmod explain this. Okay, great. Trubella Max, it was the emails over the strike of Lesley's channel from Katie. Okay, those emails on Lesley made Unirock mad at Steve. Is that something in there? If Froggy Carter could update me a little, that'd be helpful. Hi, Jake's Baby Cakes. Yes, I'm feeling better. There, it jumped on me again. I gotta scroll back. Okay. Oh, great. Heidi says she got Duggar video wrong again today. Of course, right? I'll have to check it out. Crystal wants to know, is it in Washington where the president lives or the other Washington? So she maybe thinks it will be longer because of all those election lawsuits. No, Crystal, it's in the western state, Washington, the one next to Canada by Oregon. It's Seattle. There, Seattle is that's where it's at. It is going to get, I don't see where a civil lawsuit would be high of importance. At least it isn't here. So I'm guessing that they will get pushed back. But that's just me guessing. This is a question for our resident expert, Emily D. Baker. Oh, GGB answered it. Thank you, Gigi. I know. It's getting old. Elf 80. Here, I'll just put it up if I can. Elf 8193. Katie's joyfully available. Michelle impression is getting old. I know my live is getting old or long too, but I do want to say something about this because the very first videos that Katie ever did on the Duggars, she has these points that she had Googled, looked up, asked different people about. And to this day, she's still using them. She's still using them. No fresh material, nothing new. If we have to hear some girl, how many daughters are still at home? I think Hanny, Jordan, Josie, the little blonde, I'm drawing a blank on her name, Jenny, 4 maybe. So as they get older and those 4 girls come out of the house, we're going to hear they're wearing pants. It's going to be, oh boy, I'm so sick of hearing about them wearing pants. Welcome, Life Talk with Liz. Thank you. You just found us. That's nice. There's a great group of people here. Okay, I didn't know I did. How come you took down your video on KJ stealing, plagiarizing her videos? I thought it was a great video. I will check. I didn't on purpose take down anything. So, and I haven't been asked to take down anything. So if it's not there and I pushed the wrong button or something, I'll make sure I fix that. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Oh my gosh. Loathe KJ. I know. Okay. Yeah, she thinks she's hilarious. All right. This is okay. Sandra Miller. KJ should hope nothing goes to court because she's such a naturally mean person that she can't even fake being nice. Nothing about her is sincere. That is so true. So true. Okay, so Kiki, is this about the X mods? It's along with they have receipts, so it's true. I believe them, and Uni is trying to destroy them too. I'm glad. I love seeing you all interact. Oh, Jane might have an answer here. Let's see what Jane has to say. Jane White says, no, that is not what it was. He tried to say Steve made the emails, but Steve really got PO'd because Uni kept trying to talk over Steve and he took his headphones off and wouldn't listen. Whoa. Is that on the video? Is that like a year ago, Jane, or is that like on the Augie thing when Steve came in? I was there, but I didn't see every bit of it. Josie, yes. Okay. Oh, his ego got hurt, Jane says. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh my. Okay, let's address this one. Did KJ say that the concept of being joyfully available was SA? If so, why does she joke about it and put it on merch? Yeah, that's a really, really good question. She does allude, and I'm going to be making a video about this because there's misinformation out there, and there are people that are in how do I say this right? That have been hurt because of religious practices But my point is that's in all religions. It doesn't matter what religion. It doesn't matter. Let's take religion out of it. It doesn't matter in what organization. There are bad eggs. There just are. But that does not mean that that's how these people operate. And Katie did allude, it's my opinion. She said it straight out, that women have to, and whether it's forced or not. So I don't agree with that. I don't believe it. I know it happens. I know it happens. I feel bad. People message me and think I don't get some things, and I totally do. But yeah, why does she then, after she says that's what it is, why does she joke about it and put it on merch? Because she has no moral compass. None. Zero. She's terrible. That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion too, Shelly Belly. Shell Belly. Yes, she said, okay, here's an answer to this. Yes, KJ said it would be a lifetime of SA if you're married to a Duggar. No, that's not true. And it's true. She said it. It's not true. That's how these people live. And that's what's upsetting me. There are people that do live and have bad people, but there is a difference, and I'm going to take flack for that, but there is a difference. Yes. Yes. Oh, here's an answer to my question. Sunday says, I saw that video where Uni was talking over Steve. Uni wanted to run the show. And I think Uni saw Katie as an opportunity to gain followers. Well, I could see that. I've seen through some of my research on Unirock, and it's not a lot, but what I've seen the human. I've seen the human side of him. And I don't think everything is terrible with him like I do with Katie. And maybe I'm got some blinders on, but I don't. Like, for instance, I really thought he was trying to help facilitate Creepshow and Katie. At that point, he thought Katie wasn't as bad as we all know, which I am doing a video about that. But he, I believe, was genuine, wanting to facilitate some sort of a mediation there between those two, which of course didn't happen. Creepshow's got her act together. Let me tell you, she makes some pretty valid points, in my opinion. Oh, yes, Jane, I'm going to play up again. But Michelle was really trying to say, keep your man happy. Yes, I mean, okay. I don't know. There might be fellas in the stream. So if there are, you can maybe share the other side. I believe we put on makeup. We put on a dress. We might make a nice meal. It doesn't mean we're subservient. It means we're trying to make somebody happy. We hope they want to make us happy too. Yeah, Michelle was really trying to say that. I agree 100%, Jane. That is what she was trying to say. And maybe she didn't say it the best. I don't know, but maybe that's the problem. Heidi, yes. Katie probably doesn't know it's a Bible verse. Do you think Amy knows that KJ is an atheist? Yes, I know for sure because I told her. And yes, she knows. Yes. Stormy G. Yes. There are bad people in some relationships, regardless of religion or not. Yes. And there are the problem that when we've seen it act out is it's a person of I had the right word a second ago. It's a person that has power over you. So if it's a man, or if it's a pastor, or if it's a priest, that's when this gets really ugly. And the bad people that do it in the name of religion, that's something I'd like to talk about. And that's what would need to be addressed. The people that do bad in the name of religion, that is a problem. Yes, Kiki, she is an atheist. She was a Catholic. She's now an atheist. And there's several. She has videos on herself. There are podcasts out there that she's been a part of that explain this at great length. Okay. Yes. Jake's baby cakes. My pastor preached against marital R word. Yes. Yes. They're not all. That's ridiculous. Valerie, I'm annoyed that Uni chose to ignore KJ's behaviors, but I think KJ is dark. Uni is just loony. Loony rock. Yeah. It's been hard to watch him ignore her BS. I like some of the videos, and I really like his little character Busy. He makes me laugh, and I think what a creative thing. I thought it was very, very cute. But it is hard to think he was like had blinders on, sort of. But I guess I have blinders on sometimes if I consider someone a friend too. Crystal Boone, amen. Making somebody be, no, I don't know what BN, happy. I'm not good at these, what do they call them? When you use, I don't even remember the name. Not necessarily being subservient. Yes, Crystal, that's true, even though I'm not sure what the two-letter things mean. Somebody will fill me in. My kids probably know, right? Yeah. Oh, Dixie Doo. I doubt KJ is making her man happy. She's too angry. Oh, yes. And night after night after night, sitting in that recliner, where's he? She's been in her room all dang day, and now she's going to sit in the recliner, and it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, but it's her job. Don't forget, you guys. Oh, you're kidding me. Crystal says KJ is selling a shirt saying it's just facts. Where? How? No, not even a little. Yeah. Oh, ambulance girl, you and I, high five. I agree, but I also think she has issues with men. She hates all men. In everything that I've researched and everything that I have seen, she does. She hates two things: pretty women and men. Hates. And then she's vindictive. So if she decides you're her enemy, she'll scorch the earth. That's just the way it works for her. I'm not sure. Some of this, I think, is you guys talking to each other, which is awesome. Wrong way. I got to fix this one. Waxy, say again. Michelle knows KJ is an atheist. You told her? No, I told Amy. I if I said it that way, I apologize. I wasn't talking about Michelle. I have told Amy that she is an atheist, and I've told Deanna, her mother, but I don't know what Michelle knows. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's sad. I truly believe KJ is unwell, very unwell. But she's so damn confident in her nonsense, people just want to watch her fall at this point, including me. She's done horrible things. Yeah. Interestingly, I still see a lot of her content, obviously, but I long time ago quit watching it for learning anything or for watching her fall. I now watch because I'm not going to let her slam decent people on my watch. I'm just not, and I'm so sick of it. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, thank you. Jake's baby cakes. It was Amy. Yes, it was Amy. Oh, yes, they sure did. KJ said they pretended to be Christians for a year and a half. This woman's so desperate for friends that when she moved into the neighborhood, I got a whole timeline on this, guys. When she moved into the neighborhood, she was neighborly and she made friends with her neighbors. And she says it was a bunch of adults, nightly, weekendly, drinking. Her words were the kids run amok, including her little boy. Yes, I mean, obviously, unless the nurses had him. Don't know about that. But they pretended to be Christians. Actually, okay, I guess I can handle pretend. They joined into a church. And I believe 100% that it's because she thought she was going to get friends there. She also thought maybe a church would be welcoming for her family. And she's starving for friendship. And yet she does not know how to be a friend. So she's not going to have friends. But she did pretend it. I think it's a couple of years. I have it on a timeline. If I could figure out how to show my timeline on here, we could go through it together. That might be a fun live stream. I'll see if I can learn that new technique. Okay. Hi, welcome, guys. I don't know. I tend to think she's a pagan. Oh, yes. There is something to that. She says she calls herself an atheist, but her husband is very into his Nordic ancestry. And so they don't celebrate Christmas, albeit they have Christmas decorations, but they don't celebrate Christmas. They celebrate Yule. So pagan, let's just see. Let's see, Kiki. My not so secret donut. Yes, I don't know for sure. That must be in the stream. I do. And now all of a sudden, he's done with KJ. And since Steve's won the lawsuit, he's done with Steve. Yeah, he did a stream on that, and I felt it was in code. It was. He talked about what I think was the Steve and Kyle lawsuit, but he didn't say the names. And then he talked about the KJ thing. He'd done the video that he felt was going to put it all to rest. Yeah. So, yeah, I think he's thought that was done until she came out and basically lied on him, which she did. Well, Nurse Kimberly, she has daddy issues. Hates men due to daddy issues and bad experience with religion. That's true. That is very, very true. And I believe she does have some, ooh. You know, somewhere in my notes, I had, this is what again, it's a timestamp, so we don't have the video yet. I have the video. I don't know how to put the video on a live stream, but at one of the timestamps, I wanted to ask, what kind of mental illness do you have when you make up a lie and then you believe it? I'm not sure what, but she has a break there, because in the video that she just made and took down, you could watch it this one timestamp, watch her make up the lie. She literally created the lie right in front of us, and you can watch it. And that must be, then believe it, must be some sort of issue. And I don't know what it is. It could be narcissism, because you do nothing wrong when you're a narcissist, but I don't know. Thank you, Crystal. She loves that I speak my truth. Well, the one thing I will leave before I'll lie to you. So there will not be any lying here. If I last another day, a month, a year, whatever, I'm not going to lie to you. So I appreciate that. I really appreciate that you notice I'm trying to tell the truth here. Interesting. Whoops, I bumped it again. I don't know what I'm doing when I have it. Definitely. Okay, Gigi says this. Definitely a personality disorder. Not sure which one. Me either. Anybody have any ideas? If you have ideas, share them, because I would enjoy doing some offline research and see if it matches my armchair psychologist that I would be. Yeah. Oh, yes. Jake's baby cakes. Yes. She became bitter. She did. She even, I believe, was self-aware enough to know she was becoming bitter, but she did an awful lot of stuff before YouTube, coming out and saying that her son was a hardship for her. We got a lot of guesses here, looks like. Malignant narcissist. Well, I guess we all agree she needs some therapy, right? I think we all agree with that. But I'm going to write down a few of these names that you've come up with. I really appreciate that. And thank you for coming on my live. I really appreciate that. I'm going to write these down. It's been a lot of fun to be back, and I'm going to put up a couple videos, hopefully within the day, and keep moving, shaking forward. And I enjoyed this live very much. Thank you guys for coming, and thank you for all your input. That's awesome. I have my disclaimer in the description. This is just my opinions. Don't consider my words fact. Do your own investigating. You take what I've said and look it for yourself. You can reach me through DMing me at Twitter, True Ball of Wax, or at Wax True. My email is www.trueballowax@gmail.com. And also, my PayPal. If you would like to help my channel, and I'm not quite there with my hours to be monetized, but I do have PayPal, and it's, again, paypal.me/trueballowax. Apparently, I'm just trueballowax wherever I go. So thank you for coming. I'm going to learn so I could, the one thing I still don't know how to do is announce that I'm going to go live like in an hour. Charlotte does that very well. She tells us she's going to be coming on at 4 or 4:30, whatever it is. I don't know how to do that yet. So I just went live and I've scheduled a live, but I've made mistakes so far until tonight. Tonight, I managed to get through this without a mistake, I think. So anyway, I loved seeing all of you. It was wonderful, so fun. And I'm going to sign off now, and we'll talk soon. And, before I do that, anything about what we talked about, send me a message if you know anything we're trying to read out and understand. So, okay, thanks, guys. Good night.